sa ating mga kapamilya, sa ating PBB community at syempre sa ating loyal kasabowers. We are live na live on a Sunday night, syempre para sa isang matinding gabi. Dito lang yan sa PBB Connect, the Kumunect Primetime Show. Okay, napakaraming nangyari nitong linggong ito and there is a lot to tackle definitely. Syempre ngayon ang huling araw ng P-Pop Week sa loob ng bahay ni Kuya at ngayon din natin mapapanood yung final product ng kanilang pinaghirapan buong linggo. Syempre kasama ng ang ating special guests na BGYO at Bini. Syempre this week din naganap ang nomination style ranking. This week din ang kulitan ng ating mga bisita sa housemates. Pero syempre eto na, nauna nyo lang nakita ang isa sa loved ones ng ating nominated housemates. At tulad ng ating laging ginagawa dito sa PBB Kumunect, syempre mas gusto nating i-connect kayo sa loved ones ng ating mga nominadong housemates. Kaya naman, tawagin ko na muli. They are backstage. Please welcome, of course, we have Mommy Sheila of Ella and Daddy Francis of Amanda. Hello!
Hello po.
Hi again, Mommy Sheila. And
hello po, Miss Bianca.
Hello to Daddy Francis. Sir Francis, for this night, I hope it's okay. We are calling you Daddy Francis bilang yun ang iyong main concern sa gabing ito. I'll start with you, of course, Mommy Sheila. Grabe, you are such a strong woman and ang iyong anak na si Ella ay nagmana po sa'yo, Mommy Sheila. Grabe yung support. Like I thought in the past weeks, grabe na yung support ng supporters ni Ella. Pero this week, talagang isa sila sa pinaka-passionate supporters ng mga housemates ng edisyong ito. Anong masasabi niyo doon, Mommy Sheila?
Yes po, nakaka-overwhelming po yung supporters ni Ella. Sobra po at nagpapasalamat po ako sa kanila from OFW, worldwide na po, and from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Especially po yung mga Quezonian at yung mga taga-Katanawan, Quezon po na meron po sila ngayong live stream sa bayan po namin. Salamat po sa aming mayor.
Wow,
yes,
how
po.
Nice. Grabe, all-out support ang Quezon para kay Ella. And
yes po.
Sheila, alam ko
yes,
lagi kayong connected sa mga supporters ni Ella. Pero for now, anong gusto niyong sabihin mensahe sa lahat ng nanonood na nagmamahal kay Ella?
Sasamantalin ko na po uli ang pagkakataon na to na magpasalamat po sa inyong lahat. Sana po sa outside world man ay tulungan nyo pa rin po at suportahan po si Ella. Maraming salamat po. Hindi ko na po kayo isa-isahin. Alam nyo na po kung sino-sino po kayo. Maraming salamat po. God bless everyone.
Thank you so much, Mommy Sheila. At ngayon naman, pumunta tayo sa isang loved one ng first-time nominee na si Amanda. Hello, Daddy Francis.
Hello,
okay, I don't know if it's just on my end, pero I cannot hear you so well po. Can you go near the mic? Yeah. There you go. Better. Hello.
Yes, magandang gabi, Bianca, and kay Mami Sheila at lahat po ng fans ng PBB.
Yes. Okay, so first time to experience this, I can only imagine yung kaba as a parent. Pero in this whole journey po ni Amanda sa loob ng bahay ni Kuya, what has made you most proud of Amanda?
Alam nyo, natutuwa ko talaga. Talagang pinakita niya na person, matulungin siya, mabait siya. Palaki sa namin ng ginagawa ng bayan at sa loob ng bahay ay kitang-kita. Pinilihan na namin siya bago siya pumasok na wag makikita, wag maninira. Matuto kang ibagay sa iyong mga kasama sa bahay. Kaya nakikita ko naman po na ito yung kanyang gagawin. So she knows how to relate with each other.
And at this point, of course, we would like to give you the chance din po to thank all of Amanda's supporters na talaga namang all out din this week sa pagpapakita ng love nila para kay Amanda.
Okay, okay, may audio okay? Okay naman yung audio?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you sa lahat. Sa lahat ng sumasuporta sa Amanda, maraming salamat sa pagmamahal na pinakita ko sa kanya. Gusto ko rin share po no, na karamihan sa mga nakikita ko sa labas, wherever I go, ang pati sa akin, dati ni Amanda. Tunta kay Amanda, na namin si Amanda, no, nakakapanibago, to be very honest. Even instances, pagkakaan ko ako sa parang linggo, kahit sa probinsya, makikita si Amanda, sa kanya. So, nakakapagpapos talaga, not just in San Juan, even in the provinces, sa mga bansa, na Pinoy na PBB, marami na mga bansa. So, it's heartwarming. Salamat po, pagpuntahan. I really don't know what will happen tonight, but nakita ko yung determination na sumikap niya na
Maraming salamat, Daddy Francis, and of course, Mommy Sheila. I think safe to say talagang both Ella and Amanda ang may ilan sa pinaka-passionate talaga na supporters na all out para sa kanilang pagmamahal para sa inyong mga anak. So good luck to the both of you tonight, and we'll see you again. Salamat!
Hoping to see you again. Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much. Okay, syempre from the loved ones of our housemates, I am very excited tonight dahil mainit ang magiging chikahan at talakayan ngayong gabi because para samahan tayo sa eviction na ngayong gabi para mag-comment, mag-spill ng sabaw, mag-share ng kanilang insights ay tatlo sa pinaka-opinionated, pinaka-fierce na housemates na nanggaling sa PBB Connect. Kaya hindi ko na patatagalin pa. Please welcome our ex-housemates Quincy, Gail, and Justin.
Hi! Hello po!
Hi everyone! Nako, ayan na. Nako, handang-handa na ang community sa mga maiinit na talakayan ngayong gabi. But of course, please say hi to everyone first. Let's start with you, Gail.
Hi everyone! Hello community, Kumunecents. Welcome. Happy to see you guys, my supporters. Long time no see, charot. But yes, stay safe everyone.
I know, kakatapos mo lang na yung Kumu live stream. Yeah, segue si Gail. Okay, Quincy, say hi to all your supporters.
Yes, hi to everyone viewing. Hello sa lahat ng nasa outside world. It's a pleasure to be here and I'm so excited to witness this live.
Thank you so much, Quincy. And of course, nagbabalik para sa mainit na sabaw, Justin.
Ayan, good evening everybody to all our Kapamilya, to our community and Kumunecents. Good evening sa inyong lahat. And of course, I would like to give a shout out to my Justin Nation, to my Justin's Angels. Hello everybody. And of course, Gail and Quincy. How nice to finally make your acquaintance. I'm Justin, the season's first evictee.
Grabe yung moniker. May bagong moniker. Oo. No, but this is a very interesting mix para sa mga nanonood. Kasi si Justin ay nakita bale ang journey ng mga housemates from the start and watching ngayon from the outside world. Nakita niya yung, kumbaga yung character development ng housemates. At sina Gail at Quincy naman syempre, mainit-init pa, alam pa ang temperatura sa loob ng bahay ni Kuya. Kaya eto na, I will not mince words with my first question for you guys because itong nomination week, kakaiba na naman ang proseso, which was ranking nomination, which technically positive nomination kasi di ba parang you give positive things about the person at kung bakit mo ni-rank in that way. Pero ang naging obserbasyon ng marami, lugi ang iba dahil may pagka-clannish ang housemates. Meaning kung kayo na yung group, syempre you won't want each other to to leave the house. And so, ano ang masasabi ninyo sa pagiging clannish ng housemates? And I think I'll start with you, Justin, kasi nagsimula itong grouping na ito week 1. I guess week 1 pa lang. Can you hear me, Justin? Ayan. Okay.
Yes. With regards to this whole quote unquote positive nomination that the housemates had, I think it's hindi mo sila masisisi na ganun sila magarang. I mean, let's be honest, let's be real. Una mo talagang isasalba yung mga taong ka-close mo. I mean, if I were there, siguro I would do the same thing. And I might be bashed again for this, pero hindi mo sila masisisi na irarang talaga nila yung mga pinaka-close nila. But as the days will come by, pahirap yan ng pahirap, and they will have no other choice but to nominate their closest friends.
Yes, that is right. Gail, Quincy, who wants to go first?
Yes, I'll go for.
Go ahead, Gail. Go for it.
Oh, yeah, I mean, like, just bouncing off of what Justin said, the same thing, because just bouncing off of what Justin to get far like you. And it's just like family, diba? Kasi sa bahay ni Kuya, you don't have your family with you, but then the housemates become that family. So it's natural for you to choose the people that you consider to be your people, and you want to take them with you to the big night, diba? So I can't blame them. I would probably do the same as well.
And Quincy?
Yeah, I totally understand where Gail and Justin are coming from kasi naman talaga. Even I felt it, even going inside the house, meron talaga yung mga cliques and like groups talaga. But in terms of ranking, I guess I'm more of the person who is more objective when it comes to that kind of sense. And although I can say that I do have close friends, pero pag ako talaga nag-nominate or nagre-rank ng people, I try to really like put my friends like relationship on the side and really try to focus on kung ano talaga yung mga characteristics na gusto ko ibigay when it comes to my list. But I mean it's different for everybody, and I totally respect everyone's opinions rin naman.
Yes. Actually, I do get what you mean, because lagi din namin yan sinasabi ni Robbie na kapag may close kang housemate, kapag may iba ka pa rin manonominate for some reason, let's say 1.2 points, medyo isa-save mo muna yung ka-close mo, even if objectively meron siyang mga, I guess, pagkukulang sa pakikisama or sa mga tasks, ganyan. So I totally agree. But do you think this grouping will play a role moving forward? Kasi may susunod pang nomination, right? And safe to say na the 2 nominated housemates this week, whoever of them gets saved, sila yung parang mas hindi kasama nung group. Is that correct what I said? Would you agree with that?
Can you clarify the question? Sorry.
Sorry, whoever gets saved tonight, parang it will be hard moving forward because nga hindi sila part nung like the more solid group from the start. Do you think magkakabearing yun?
For me, I'll go first. Like, yung sarili ko. I don't think it will have a bearing sa magiging takbo pa nila. Kasi these 2 women have the strongest fan bases, in my opinion, okay? In my opinion. So, look at what happened. Parang even if you get nominated ng paulit-ulit, but if your support system here sa labas malakas, aabot ka hanggang big night.
Gail and Quincy.
I guess your question was kung mahihirapan ba either Amanda or Ella kung sino mas save na makipag-connect housemates na natitira. In a sense, I would feel na medyo malulungkot ang isa sa kanila because nga hindi talaga sila part of the so-called groups inside na natitira. Pero knowing the housemates naman, even as someone na bago lang talaga pumasok, all the other housemates really try their best to reach out, and the fact na ang tagal na rin naman pinagsamahan, I'm pretty sure that all the housemates would really try to include either Amanda or Ella, whoever is saved, and really make them feel na family pa rin, and they're there to be by their sides naman talaga. Knowing the housemates talaga, they were there for me. They really made me feel welcome, and I couldn't have asked for like a better set of housemates talaga.
Gail?
Bouncing off of what Quincy said, honestly, I do feel like it will make an impact. Like she said, though, that all the housemates are really friendly and we make everyone feel like family. But at the end of the day, you are going to choose the people that are closer to you. That's what I've noticed in the house. And it's going to be really hard because it's Ella and Amanda. And even with Quincy, the four of us are really close. And now there's only two of them. And when one of them leaves, who is that? Whoever gets left in the house, who are they going to stick with? But also, it's just really difficult, and I can't imagine the feeling, and I'm scared, to be honest, so I can't even put my words together properly.
Actually, it is overwhelming kasi hindi naman, we see this a lot in the comment section, plastikan, and I really honestly do not agree with that. Kasi, inside the house, lahat talaga kayo, your friends, your family, except na pagdating lang sa nomination, it's something you have to do. Hindi ka pwedeng humindi. So, kailangan mo lang talaga maghanap ng rason. So, it's not plastikan, it's more of like, you're trying to balance na pamilya kayo, but playing the game at the same time.
Right, because if you don't give a reason, then they're gonna kick you out of the house. So you have no choice.
Yeah. And if I may add, Bianca, Quincy, and Gail, actually, okay naman kami lahat ng housemates. Hindi ko alam grabe lang talaga yung mga conspiracy theories, yung mga chismis and all. Parang, pag nasa loob ka, parang okay na okay kami eh. Pero parang dito parang, oh my God, bakit pinagsasabong nyo kami? Parang, ganun siya.
Quincy and Gail? Were you shocked that there were like fandom wars and like, aminin natin, medyo toxic minsan ng comment section. Were you shocked to see all of that?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I wasn't expecting like certain fandoms to be against these people, and then like they would blow certain situations out of proportion. And I'm like, that's such a non-event in what actually happened in the house. But then they blew it up. They made it an issue and they made a whole story out of it. I'm like, wait, pause. That's not what happened. Relax.
Oh my goodness. And you, Quincy?
Yes, I try my best to really ignore and really filter out my feed. Pero minsan, pag nagko-comment na sila, nagbabash na sila, there are certain things that I'm like, well, okay, but I try my best not to get affected. Pero nawiweirdohan lang talaga ako sa mga bashing sometimes, and I'm like, really? Talaga ba?
Napunta ka dito pa sa outside world
like,
natin na kita yung galit na Quincy, ha?
I want to see her though.
Go for it. Let's read bashing comments, Gail.
But Gail, you know what? I'm so happy you said that because sometimes, kasi even if I'm a host, I'm a viewer as well, right? We all see the same thing, whether sa primetime, sa afternoon, sa evening kumu, sa live stream. We all see the same windows inside the house. And I'm so glad you mentioned that na parang may isang event na dito sa outside world, ito na yung meaning, pero inside, you said, para sa inyo, it's a non-event. Can you talk a bit more about that? Share your feelings about that. I guess my question is yun nga, kapag medyo masyadong nire-read into or naiiba na yung meaning ng totoong nangyari based on the interpretation dito sa outside world.
Man, what can I really say about that? Like, everything is not what it seems, I guess is what I'm trying to emphasize. Because you only see so much of the house and what's going on. You don't see everything, you don't hear everything. And it's really important to, like Quincy does really well, give the benefit of the doubt, because you guys really don't know what's going on. So I feel like everybody needs to like relax a little bit with the theories, because it's really not that serious.
I can relate to that a lot, Bianca. I think Bianca, you know naman how.
Yeah, I remember yours was one of the first most talked
controversies.
About
yes,
inside the house. And I guess now that Quincy, Gail, and Justin are here in the outside world, tanungin nyo sila point blank. What do you think about itong nangyari? If you have a scene or a clip na gusto nyong klaruhin, maybe you can message them and they can answer as well. Okay, ito isang tanong that we have been wanting to ask ex-housemates. Kasi itong season na to ang may pinakamadaming variation ng proseso ng nominasyon. And we always say that I guess Kuya is doing that kasi nga parang hindi alam ng housemates what to expect. Kasi usually, dati yung 1 points, 2 points, you sort of know how to play the game. Yan ang sinasabi ng mga tao. So personally, para sa inyo, ang mas gusto nyo ba yung classic 1 point, 2 points? Ang gusto nyo ba mix nung task and points? Or ang gusto nyo ba ay purely task, purely nasa sa inyo ang pag-save ng sarili? If you could have a choice. Sige, Justin, go ahead.
It's good to have them yung combination of like the classic 2 points, 1 point, and at the same time yung may mga linked task and yung kunyari they're all gonna be nominated and you have to like save yourself from it. Siguro it also makes the season spicier, no, and of course less predictable. Kasi syempre yung mga housemates, since wala naman silang alam sa mga nangyayari sa labas, all they think of is, okay, I'm gonna give 2 points and 1 point to this person. So, I think kapag ganun yung ginawa mo na combination of both, they're on equal footing talaga.
Okay. Gail, your
I
thought?
definitely I like the combination of the nominations and also the task itself, yung mga league task, because it keeps the housemates on their toes and it makes the housemates a little less comfortable in the house, because nominations are very stressful, but the aspect of like survival of the fittest is really interesting to me, and I think it also shows a lot of who the housemates are aside from the nomination. So if we get to see their strengths in the tasks, that's another important factor that you have to keep in keeping the housemates in the house.
That's true. Quincy, how about you?
Yeah, I totally agree with Gail and Justin. A combination talaga ng mga task at saka nomination. Kasi it's a mix talaga of what keeps the person well-rounded talaga in terms of task competitiveness and like really in it and like doing it for yourself talaga, and at the same time, you know, getting along with the housemates to really avoid getting nominated and like being the best version of yourself na nakaka-adapt talaga sa housemates and nakikisama talaga so that you don't get nominated in that sense. So I really like the combination na ginagawa nila ngayon, and I think it's a fair one to give.
Good points. You're right. Kasi pag 1.2 points, technically, ang lumalabas ay yung negative traits. Pero like to Gail's point nga, kapag may mix ng task, nakikita mo, uy, ang galing pala niya dito. And so, nakaka-factor in yun sa I guess, hanggang sa dulong journey ng mga housemates. Okay, the episode has begun on Kapamilya Online Live. So, sabay-sabay tayong tumuko.
At may muling bumisita kay Kuya ang spiritual brothers na sina Fumiya at Yam Yam.
Maligayang pagbalik sa aking bahay.
Yay! Thank you, Kuya!
Isang intense training din ang hinarap ng housemates under Coach Mickey.
Labs, taas! Let's go! Let's go!
Sorry Coach, nagdidilim po kasi yung paningin ko po.
Vomit na po si Andrea po.
Dumaan din ang housemate sa isang kakaiba at matinding hamon ng pagpapakatotoo. At sa huli, isang pasabog na anunsyo ang ibinigay ni Kuya sa mga natitirang housemates sa bahay.
Nais kong ipaalam sa inyo na ang ranking ninyo sa bawat isa ang basehan kung sino ang mga nominado ngayong linggo. Amanda at Ella, kayo ang opisyal na nominado sa linggong ito.
Nagliwanag ang bahay ni Kuya dahil sa pagdating ng P-pop sensation na BGYO. At bago tuluyang umalis, isang sorpresa ang hinanda ng BGYO para sa housemates. Bini-bini na rin bumisita sa bahay ni Kuya.
Maligayang pagdating sa aking bahay.
Isang task ang kanilang ginawa kasama ang bini kapalit ang isang reward. Ngayong gabi, mapapanood na ang live performances ng housemates ni Kuya.
Kanino pala kayo pinaka-shock na magaling pala sumayaw or magaling pala kumanta?
Sorry Coach,
I think Kobe is a revelation. He knows how to sing.
Makikilala na rin natin
Kobe. And of course,
bahay ni Kuya.
medyo my favorite, syempre si Gian. We saw her talent. Ayan, si Verge.
Ang mga
Finally.
nominadong sina Amanda at Ella nagkakwentuhan.
And na-surprise ako na Amanda is a good dancer also.
Tayong dalawa na lang.
Oh, di ba she trained with Beanie at some point, di ba?
Pa naman yung araw. So,
Yes,
that was
that's
it.
why, nung Star Hunt, that's why parang
Yeah.
pagpasok ng girls, nagtungan
Girls
siya.
can dance.
50% makataon natin, parang nasa outside world na. 50% nandito sa loob. Alanganin tayo eh. Hindi ko akala ko kalahat. Hindi, sabaw.
Habang sa confession room, kausap naman ni Kuya ang mga bago nilang bisita.
Ako po si Anna Graham. Ako po yung vocal coach ng Beanie as of now.
Ako po si Coach Jeremy Comeda. Ako po yung vocal coach ng BGYO.
Coach Ana at Coach Jerwin. Ngayong gabi, hihingin ko ang tulong.
Kami sa confession room napakalamig dyan eh.
Task ang aking mga housemates. Kaya't naimbitahan ko kayo ngayon para matulungan nyo sana sa kanilang vocal prowess ang mga housemates ko.
Isang malaking karangalan po, Kuya.
Apo.
Yung lahat po ng ginagawa po namin sa mga...
Sa bahay to, no?
And sa Bini po.
Yes. So, prior to the housemates staying inside, doon nag-train ang BGYO and Beanie
Experience po namin
sa isang
Bog.
side.
A big part din kasi ng vocal coaching is really encouraging them and giving them a boost of confidence. So, siguro gusto ko silang pakinggan how they sound and then kung ano pang kaya kong i-contribute para mas maging confident sila na kaya nila.
Mabuti kung gano'n.
Maya-maya, papinuntahan na ng coaches ang mga housemates.
Andre and Kobe.
Kami yung vocal coaches ng Beanie and BGYO. So, can you call yung other housemates?
Housemates! Yun dyan yung vocal coach.
Tatanungin ko pala si Gail. Gail, grabe yung bust moves ni Ralph, ha? Anong masasabi mo?
You're surprised why we're here.
Good job.
That's
all I can say.
Coach Jerwin sa BGYO.
Gail, do you like Ral?
Us to come in so we can
Well,
help
grabe
you.
to.
Straight up.
I'll be handling the girls first.
Do you have a crush on Ral, Gail?
Yeah, the chat.
Hence,
Sa chat na lang.
ikaw ang pinili ng...
Ano no?
And then we'll come
Sa
up
chat na lang siya. Oh, grabe na on
Sa
the
chat
spot.
na lang.
Ano ba kayo?
Ay, sorry, okay. Hindi, B, kasi pinapractice ko na yun.
Ang boys at girls
Safe
para
to
simulan
say,
ang
si
kanilang
Ralph
training.
talagang nagpahayag na may gusto siya kay
Malaki
Gail.
yung pangalan.
Kaya nga eh. Talagang hinot seat ko na kasi pinapractice ko na yung sarili ko kasi nag-a-apply ako kay Kuya bilang sa mga parating na season na B.
Ah, nako, ayan na.
Game, malaman ko sa chat if the feeling is mutual kasi si Ralph nagsabi na siya eh, no? Oo. O yung ano ha, sa group chat later
Yeah,
ha, you say it.
Oh, sige.
Justin, I think we know the answer na.
Of course.
Hold the inside
Pero syempre gusto ko malaman ulit.
Sa pagkanta kasi number 1, dapat tama yung paghinga mo. Inhale. Exhale.
Ang
Again,
payat
inhale.
ni Chico. Hindi kasi kumakain ng kanin yan, di ba? Gail, wait.
Matapos mag-warm up,
Kaya.
Tapos workout ang workout.
mga kanta.
Hanggang ngayon ba, everyday, nag-workout pa rin siya?
May break lang siya once a week or something like that.
Di ba?
He is probably one of the ones na tumagal ng gantong katagal na daily ang workout. Minsan kasi sa start lang eh. Like first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, kasi hindi na. Siya until now.
Yeah, he's a creature of habit, really, even outside.
A lot of it is attitude. Imagine nyo na kunyari daw na kayo P-pop stars na kayo. Right?
Requirement.
Mayat si Chico talaga.
Ano ba nagpapasaya sa inyo? Okay, subukan natin. Tayo, boys. Enjoy! 1, 2, lagi akong nagdihiro. Makita lang.
At naman ni Ralph, Gail, o?
Dahil kapag...
Inaabangan ko yung facial expression ni Gail pag nagpaning yung camera eh.
Gail, kita mo ba yung bracelet?
Yeah, I see the bracelet. Nina Quincy.
Saan gal? Ano?
Hindi po
Hindi ako makarelate. Ano yan? Anong bracelet yan, Quincy?
Basta-basta kuya kakanta
Gail, ano
Gail,
daw?
bayang
Yung makikinig ka po
bracelet.
talaga kuya sa coach po. Nagpapasalamat po talaga kami kuya.
Yung
sa
black
mga
bracelet.
I'm Chiron, may
Where have you
A
been?
lot of it is muscle memory.
B, to quote, Gian, maharot.
Uy, ang galing ng girls mo pala eh.
Pinoy, saludo, saludo sa'yo.
Nice.
Galing ah.
Let's go. Sige. Chico.
Yes, Coach.
Up, paa, up dalawang paa. Kakantayin niyo yung buong song ng ganito.
Yes,
Oh
Coach.
my
Okay, para ma-exercise natin yung sa diaphragm para mas
That's
lumakas.
so hard!
Up tayo lahat, boys! 1, 2, 3, and...
Ikaw ang hinahanap-hanap ko. Sa panaginip, ikaw ang hawak ko. Magkaiba man ang ating mundo. Walang pinipili ang puso ko.
Matapos ang hiwalay na training, nagsama muli ang boys at girls para aralin ang kantang The Light ng BGYO.
Just need to follow the light.
Wow, si Sheila rapper.
Yung iba yung
Ay, si Ella bagay maging
Nakakatuwa.
rapper. Iba
Kahit
din.
konti lang po yung oras, Kuya, na-maximize po namin sa dedikasyon nila, sa ginagawa po nila. Sa tingin po namin, kayang-kaya po nila yun.
Yung nasa ulo ni Ralph, pati ni Leofer, passion state ba ng mga boys yan sa bahay?
Bandana.
Ang dalawa lang.
They're very
Arikoy!
hardworking. Alam nila
Always
na
like that.
kailangan nilang gawin ng mabuti yung task nila.
Ay, yung, there is to the, one. There is to the, 1, 2, 3. Look at that.
Pero ito, ginagawa pa rin.
Hopefully,
Parikoy!
yun, maging okay yung
Grabe,
performance.
Kaya yung ba kayo ni Gian chismis, yung chismis tayo? Kasi sabi nila, hindi nila gano'ng ginagawa nung umalis ako eh.
With this.
Yeah. Then she's kapag may nagkakatuhan, she's gonna come to you like this.
Ano yung gano'n?
Her nails. She has a habit with her nails.
Pag comfortable na siya sa'yo, pagkatabi mo siya, lagi kanyang gawin ka na. Hindi,
Susuko na kayong piliin.
Pati sa
And then like this.
Ang aking mga house.
Yeah, yung magkagana yung tingin pa niya. Kapag gano'n, no?
And Coach Jerwin.
Salamat din po,
Thank you
Kuya.
po. Maraming
She's
salamat.
gonna be like this, oh.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice meeting you all. Nice meeting you po.
Tawag ni ni Kobe, pati ni Andre. Meron ako narinig eh.
Ano?
Meron silang call sign, silang dalawa.
Yes, puspusa na nga ang naging
May
paghahanda
tawagan
ng
na?
housemates para sa
Ang sabi sa akin,
napaka-challenging
boo.
nilang P-pop weekly task.
Boo.
At talaga namang hindi biro ang kanilang training sa pinagdaanan.
Hindi narinig
sa
yun?
linggo. Pero bukod sa P-pop
Ay, ano ba yan? Parang feeling ko fake kasi natanggap ko.
Ayan, ang news, di ba? From inside to outside.
Yeah, fake newser.
Fake
Ako, Gian. Fake newser to.
Fake newser.
Eviction night. Hello world! Sama-sama at live na live tayong umindakat na entertainer ng Sunday night at talaga namang bigay na bigay ang housemates pagdating sa hamon ng kanilang P-pop weekly task. At bago ang mga kaabang-abang na performances, may isang big announcement akong gustong sabihin sa inyong lahat. Matapos nga po ang 12 linggo ng edisyong ito, nalalapit na ang ating big night dahil meron na lamang tayong last 2 weeks. Yes, mga kapamilya, huling 2 linggo na lang at malalaman na natin kung sino ang ating hiranging big winner sa ating big night na mangyayari sa March 14 na po yan. Pero mamaya, nako, malalaman naman natin kung ano ang pasabog ni Kuya para matukoy kung paano mabubuo ang
It's like
ating
right
kaya
now.
abangan nyo ang lahat ng yan. Pero bago sila magpakita ng
Nakaiyak
hila
ka,
sa
ito.
kanilang P-pop weekly task, makagbalita muna tayo kay Robbie.
Thank you so much, Added Tones.
Robbie.
Some boys and girls, kapamilya all over the
Dumating
world.
mo yung
Dahil
ice
ako
cream mo ever.
handang-handa ng saksihan
Yeah.
ang P-pop performances ng ating housemates. Kaya naman, ihanda nyo na rin
I'm
ang inyong mga
I'm a
tunes para
simp
ngayong
for
gabi
Robbie.
at gamitin ng ating official
Alam ni Bianca
hashtag
yan.
na PBB 10th
Nung kick-off pa
edition.
lang, di ba, Bianca, rumurupot
At
na.
ngayong gabi, kumustahin na natin ang ating mga housemates kasama si Added Tones. Added Tones?
Ang konti na lang nila.
Yes, good evening, housemates!
Oh my God!
Talaga nga naman.
Wow!
P-pop talaga. ha?
Bianca,
Pero
Yung
syempre,
jacket
galingan
ni
nyo and always
Amanda,
remember
it
to
starts
give
with the
your
letter
best
C, no?
and the show must go on.
Is that their
Pero
clothes?
sa inyo ay syempre nasa alanganin niyo.
Ay, wow!
Pero bibigyan ko pa rin ng
I
pagkakataon.
assume
Quincy,
pinasok
Gail.
yung
Amanda at
gamit.
Ella para
I think it's a letter C, no?
taong bayan. Mauna na tayo.
No, I mean, what all of them are wearing, parang
Magandang
pinasok.
gabi po sa lahat.
Ah.
Parang pinasok ko yan.
Oh my God, Gian's hair! Did you see Gian's hair?
Dahil first time ko maging nominado. Gusto ko pa magpatuloy dito
expensive.
sa bahay ni
Wow.
Kuya dahil sa tingin ko madami
Ah,
pa
style,
akong
sabi ni Kuya
hahanapin.
Jerome.
But whatever happens tonight, I'm going to accept it
Oh my
wholeheartedly
God, they
because
look
being
so
here in this
good.
house has already been my life's biggest blessing. So I believe na whatever happens, happens and what's meant to be will be. Ayun lang po, maraming salamat.
Thank you, Amanda. Ikaw naman, Ella.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Unang-una po sa lahat, gusto ko pong magpasalamat sa Panginoon dahil nandito
They
pa rin
both
po ako
look
sa loob
so
ng bahay.
good.
Pangalawa po, gusto ko pong humingi
You know,
tulong po ulit sa mga
it's true talaga na
taong bayan
beauty
sana po
comes in
iligtas
different
niyo po ulit
forms.
ako ngayon.
They look so
Dahil
different
alam
from
ko
each
po
other,
na
pero ang
marami
ganda
pa
nilang
po
dalawa.
kailangang pagdaanan
Diba?
at matutunan pa rin po
Si
dito.
Amanda,
At
hindi ko pa
syempre
nakita
po,
in
kung
person,
ano man
pero
pong
si
mangyari,
Ella,
okay lang din po sa
girl.
akin dahil panalo na po
Ay,
ako,
bagong
papasok
gising si
pa lang
Ella.
po dito. So kayo na po ang bahala. Lahat po is
Ganda.
binibigay ko na po sa inyo, inaalay ko na po lahat sa inyo. Maraming salamat po at God bless din po.
Thank you very much, Ella, and of course, Amanda. At good luck sa inyo mamaya. Malalaman niyo na ang pangalan ng nominadong lalabas sa bahay ni Kuya.
Na makeup, is that them?
It's like-
Or makeupan? Kasi kakaiba din.
I think it's them.
Parang hindi ata. Is it them? Do you think so?
There we have it,
I think it's them. They know how to do makeup, eh.
Magpatuloy,
Not
magbahagi
true.
ng talento ang housemate na nais
Pero parang
I
iba
mean,
eh. Iba yung shading. Parang may, may professional. Let's see. To our producers, do we know if their makeup is theirs or... Ay, sila! Nice!
And of course,
Very nice.
Sila lang po ang nag-make up, I
Tunghayan
think.
na natin ang unang team performance na inihanda,
Very nice.
pinagpaguran at inaral po ng ating
They
mga
definitely
housemates
had time.
ng yan sa pagbabalik ng 10th Evictor Night ng Pinoy Big Brother Connect.
PBB would like to thank Brilliant Skin. The best skin of your life starts here. PB.
Hello everyone! Live na live tayo on a Sunday night dito sa Kapamilya Online Live. At kanina pa mainit at punong-puno ng sabaw ang chikahan kasama ng ating mga PBB Connect Ex-Housemates, Quincy, Gail, and Justin. Say hello everyone!
Hi there!
Okay, madami tayong pag-uusapan ngayong gabi pero syempre ito ay parang tingi-tingi lang during our commercial breaks. P-Pop Week ng mga housemates. Sino para sa inyo so far sa nakita ninyo ang revelation? Either in singing, dancing, or both? Justin?
Kobe for singing. I mean, he sings so well. Dancing, I was surprised with Amanda because I never knew that she trained with Beanie before, no? So I'm surprised. Si Leo kasi magaling naman talaga sumayaw yan. Si Chico, alam na natin lahat naman na ever since the world began. Pero revelation for dancing for me si Amanda, for singing si Kobe.
How about you, Gail?
Honestly, it's not surprising to me, but Kobe has always had a really nice voice. Sinasabihan ko talaga siya na, would you consider singing? Kasi ang ganda ng tono ng boses mo. And he's like, oh no, I just want to be a DJ and stuff like that. I'm like, no, you have to sing kasi ang ganda ng boses mo. And then Gian, finally, she is getting the spotlight that she's been needing because the girl is so talented, nakakainis. And she needs it to like, she has to show it. And this is the perfect opportunity. So I'm so happy.
At bago tayo pumunta kay Quincy, anong masasabi mo sa performance ni Ralph?
Ay, wow.
Nervous laughter.
Great job.
Great job. How about you, Quincy? You started this task, who is a revelation?
To be honest, like, even before the task, nakikinig ko na talaga silang kumanta at nakikita ko na rin sila sumayaw. With Kobe, nakinig ko na rin talaga si Kobe. Marami sa kanila talagang magaling kumanta talaga. But revelation, si Amanda sa dancing. Kasi at first, parang loko-loko lang namin pag may mga dance showdown. Pero nakita ko siya this week. She really gave it her all talaga. And she definitely improved a lot, or definitely showed more than she has shown in previous weeks talaga. And I'm so happy. Go ahead.
Were you guys inside na nung parang nagka-dance showdown for fun tapos nag-dive ba siya? Or parang nag-break dance?
Yes! Yeah, yung worm.
Yeah, that one.
Yes, we were there. That was a fun week.
Grabe yun. Of
Naalala ko
course,
yung
Yes, go ahead.
Andrea and Kobe were dancing together, parang showdown.
Yes!
Then I saw the clip and I was like, layag na layag ang Kodrea. Deserve. I mean, are you
Actually,
also Kodrea fans? Gail, Quincy?
Of course! Lagi ko inaani yung dalawa. Always.
Diba?
Kung nasa din, nagagalit sa akin si Andrea.
At saka syempre, si Andrea, aside from dancing, magaling din kumanta. So, in the future, I mean, let's see if magkaroon sila ng chance na kumanta together.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Anong song bagay?
Disiplina sa sarili.
If ever mag-duet sila.
Sa gitna ng vocalist,
Kobe and Andrea.
si Kuya sa pagsisimula ng recording.
I like them to sing, Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now.
Ay!
By Starship.
Or I Will Take You Forever. Yun.
Ang bibigat ng song.
Mga luma, no?
Revive you.
OMG guys, it's a legit like recording session.
I'm so jealous.
Okay yun. Maganda yun.
What I thought was good, he didn't think it was so good, so he would just tell me, you need to tweak it a bit, you need to do this. So I was really happy he was there to help me, Kuya. I really felt like a real
Arbor ko ito yung t-shirt na yan eh.
Falsetto,
Yung white pati yung black.
Yes.
Only got one life, let's live in the moment.
Wow.
Ganda ng
BGYO Ganda ng boses ni Kobe
Like if hindi pa ako na-evict and then I'm there in that task, I am gonna stop. Like my recorded voice is the worst thing in the planet. I swear. Like whenever I hear my recorded voice, I just cringe.
Parang feeling namin, Kuya, nasa station kami ng
Yung feeling ko ang ganda, pero pag pinakinggan sabi ko, oh my God, ang pangit.
Ako hindi singer talaga, so alam ko nang hindi ganda pa.
Diba?
Wait. Si Ralph na yung nakasalang, guys.
Kilo.
Kumapit ka lamang.
Okay. Sapat.
Ang thought bubble siguro ni Gail, medyo flat. Medyo ganito. Medyo sharp, medyo flat. Maano ka ba sa ganon, Gail? Like, I'm sure you can tell.
Madali, Kuya, kasi hindi lang yung basta-basta.
He's thinking too much, that's why.
He's what?
Yung makikinig ka
He's thinking
po
too
talaga
much.
sa coach po kung ano po ba yung, kung paano po ba tatamaan.
Sila lagi nag-nervyos, no?
Go.
Okay lang yan.
Parang yung composer niya ganun lang kaliit.
Kung paano nyo po aabutin, kung paano nyo po
nakapi kasi yan eh.
Kuya, dapat
Oo nga.
i-express nyo po talaga.
Wag na
Ito sa
wag
tao.
kang bitaw.
Huwag kang bibigtaw.
Yun, parang ganyan, no?
Oh, better.
Can I just say, ang ganda-ganda ni Gail, pati ni Quincy.
Like, wag na wag kang bibigtaw.
Girl.
Boy!
Total nalaman na rin naman yung date ng Big Night since we found out. Kuya, kung naririnig yun, paki-invite naman po kami. Ini-invite ko yung sarili ko sa Big Night.
Excited kaya, Kuya?
Oo nga. Kuya, ini-invite ko yung sarili ko sa Big Night. Like,
Same here.
are you guys inviting yourselves also?
Yeah, let's go together na lang.
Yes. Sa labasan lang ng bahay ni Kuya, doon na lang tayo magkaka-invited.
Kuya.
Actually, usually naman, kapag towards the end of the season, laging merong some sort of participation ng ex-housemates para mailabas yung tunay pa. Maitodo yung, di ba usually kapag end of the season. So, yan ang inyong aabangan.
I think right now, it's like, I don't know if it's gonna be different because of the pandemic. Diba? Kasi we cannot just like, go inside the house again with a swab and a quarantine and everything. Pero ayun talaga, Kuya. Ring naman po yung schedule ko para sa inyo. Actually, maganda akong ginagawa.
Napakalaking opportunity po
Wala akong plans.
ng pag-record ng song ko, Kuya, kasi I got to share this experience with
Na-invite
the
kami, B.
housemates.
Magpapaganda ako ng kilay para makita mo ulit yung kilay ko in person.
Kinabukasan at inilaban sa hamon ng buhay.
Ay!
Paniwala mo ang isigaw. Oh! Nakikita ko lang po yung mga artista.
Galing-galing ni G.
Record po sila, Kuya, ng boses nila. Tapos
Ngayon po, kuya, parang na-experience ko na rin po, kuya, na mag-record.
Ang first-timer na si Amanda, medyo nangangapa pa sa pag-record ng kanta.
Just trying to make it up, just trying to make it all better. I wanna make
Cute ni Amanda, like she's so precious.
Yes,
Honestly,
Yung innocent lang ni Amanda.
Kaya nga unique ka, Iha di ba? Bagay sa kanya, moniker.
Kahit hindi po ako singer,
Handle ni Amanda si Virgie.
na mag-record po ng parang professional singer po, kuya.
I wanna make this world a safer place.
Quincy, Gail, inaaway ba kayo ni Virgie sa bahay?
Ha?
Inaaway ba kayo ni Virgie?
Hindi naman.
Okay ba, yung
Not
energy mo sa first line?
Lagi lang kinukulit.
Match mo lang sa second line.
Matapos ang kantang
Si Quincy
Dalay,
especially.
magkahiwalay ding nag-record ang girls at boys
Literally
ng kanilang
every day.
ipe-perform ng mga awitin.
Ikaw ang hinahanap-hanap ko, sa panaginip ikaw ang hawak ko.
Matapos ang voice recording ng housemates, kinabukasan habang nag-aagahan ng lahat, isang sorpresa ang ipinarinig ni Kuya.
Wow! Oh my God! No!
Oh my
God! Kuya, palakasan mo sila.
I'm really happy with how it sounded. It's our first time recording all together, and it just sounded really good, Kuya. I wanted to get up and dance already.
Yung ganda, bagay sa kanya.
Yan si Al.
Masaya po na nakakakaba kasi ayoko po yung naririnig ko po yung boses ko. Pero overall po, sobrang grateful po ako kasi kahit hindi po ako
Actually,
singer,
I hate
na-push ko po yung
hearing
sarili
my
ko.
voice also. I
with the
mean,
help
kahit
po ng
na
mga
ibang
coaches.
trabaho. Wala eh. Gail, how do you deal with that? Yung parang pag narinig boses, parang gaganon.
Experience po
Is that normal?
It took years. It took years for me to get over it until I could make a sound that I could like.
Good job, everyone! That's so nice.
You gotta follow the light, no? Grabe, ba? Hindi talaga madali ang maging bahagi ng isang pop group or P-pop group. At sa maiksing panahon na ibinigay sa housemates para sa kanilang P-pop weekly task, talaga namang sineryoso at inaral ng housemates sa abot ng kanilang makakaya para magpakitang gilas. At ngayon naman, syempre, silipin naman natin kung paano rin naghanda ang girls para sa task na ito. Kapamilya, you better watch this.
Pagkatapos iparinig ni Kuya ang kantang kanilang ni-record, kinuha na ng housemates ang tablet na gagamitin nila sa pagpapractice.
Yeah, that's why I mean.
Amoy ni Coach Mickey.
It smells like Coach Mickey.
Agad namang
Grabe
pumwesto
yung
sila
smells
Jennifer
like.
at Ralph sa may garden area para pakinggan ang kanilang kanta.
Konti na lang ng pangalan sa lapel rap.
Sa loob ng bahay, pinapakinggan din ng girls ang kantang kanilang gagamitin.
Andy, tinggan mo. Boses na natin. Yeah. Ibay ng pinagsamahan, ukit na ng panahon, tunay kang maaasahan, ng pamananggang ngayon.
Nagwa-warm up ang housemates nang biglang bumukas ang pinto sa activity area.
Uy, tara.
Hi, Coach!
Hi, Coach!
Coach! Morning, Coach! Morning, good! So,
Paglipat sa activity area, unang inayos ni Coach Mickey ang blocking ng girls.
And see your first post? Diba? Excited. Yeah, so some of you have to be up. That's good, Gian. Yes. That's good, Gian. And then, taas ka din, Ella. And then, mag-mid ka, Andrea. Mag-mid. Yes. Mid. Cool. And then, can you compress a bit more? Okay. Cool.
Nang maayos na ang kanilang blocking, sinimulan na ng girls i-practice ang kanilang buong performance.
5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 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 5, 6, 7, and 1.
Iba'y ng pinagsamahan, kung gitna ng panahon, tunay kang maaasahan,
5, 6, 7, and 1.
Nakakamiss ng activity area. Kahit mainit dyan.
I love the
Kahit pa ngayon, kasi halos, di ba, it got hotter the past few weeks.
At naging red na siya. When I was there, it was so white. It was so white when I was there. I remember before going there, natatakon ng kay Big Brother kasi hindi pa ako lumalabas. I was applying sunscreen.
We're parang P-pop group po. And as in nakita namin yung hirap at pagod na ginagawa ng mga P-pop groups po talaga sa outside world. And yun po, mas
Andrea gave a
na-acknowledge
necklace
namin
like
yung
that
hirap
to
nila kasi
Kobe.
ginagawa din
And then Kobe broke it.
Dahil
And
nalalapit
then
na ang kanilang
it took him 1 week before he was able to test
sa
Andrea.
movements ng girls.
Really? Make it stronger,
Kasi Chico pa ang nagsabi.
Stronger. So, ba-da-da-do, pip, boom, click.
I can make a good Chico impression.
It doesn't reflect to everything that happened before, so you have to make it strong if you want.
sobrang hirap po yung pinagdaanan.
I can make a good Chico impression. I believe it's a good Chico.
Singer,
Do it.
dancer.
So for example, kaya sabihin niya kay Andrea na nasira ni Kobe. Kasi sabi ni Kobe kay Chico.
Doon na nga sa pagsasayaw ang girls sa last run ng kanilang practice. Coach Mickey.
Didi, can we like talk lang mabilis? I'm just like, sure Chico. Well, kasi like, Kobe's like shy ba to tell you na, kasi, how do I say it ba Didi? Kasi Kobe's nahiyab. Like, parang Kobe kasi broke the necklace that you gave her ba? And it like, you can't say it kasi to you eh. Kaya sinabi lang niya sa akin ba? Pero I hope you forgive Kobe. Kasi di naman talaga niya sinasadya, Didi. Di ba you understand naman ba, diba?
Galing! Galing! Justin, I don't know how to feel.
When I was still there, pag si Chico naglalambing sa akin, wala lang. Can you like kiss it here?
Wow!
Yeah, Bianca knows.
Wow, close yun, no?
Super. Iyak nga ako rin asma si Chico eh.
Eto na.
naman mga kapamilya.
Mapapanood na natin yung una.
Live na live from the Big Brother house. To perform Pinoy Salamat, narito ang Philippine Girls Connect.
Go girls, let's do this.
Last one.
Oh my God!
Ay, oh.
Oh my God, look at Gia!
G, oh.
Look at the hair! Bro!
Ay, oh. Ay,
Yes,
oh.
I'm a fan girl.
Ay, oh. Oh.
Oh! Ang galing!
Wow!
I'm getting chills!
Ang galing nila. Amanda and Ella, tapos sila mo si Andy, pati si Virgie, ang liliit nila.
Ang ganda nila. They look so good. Hey.
Oh my God, Ella talaga ang ganda-ganda.
Work it though.
Market, oo.
Period. Ooh! Oh my God!
I like how Amanda knows how to make face. You get what I mean?
I do.
Ah?
Yeah.
Natatawa na si Virgie. Tignan yung mukha niya. Natatawa na siya.
What if it was longer?
Wow. There we have it,
Nice.
Kapamilya PGC.
Parang mali naman yung, tama ba yung gano'n ni Robbie? What was it?
No, mali yung kay Robbie, mali.
Can you teach us how to do it quickly? So, ito?
Kaya parang
I only know this.
Kasi, Bianca, nagkamali kasi si Kuya Robbie before, like yung middle finger yan napagano. So to be safe, siguro, tinaas niya lahat.
Grabe! Of course, that was Pinoy Salamat by the girls. Your comments. Quincy, let's start with you.
Yeah, to be honest kasi nandun pa ako sa bahay ni Kuya nung first time release yung task na yon. Nakinig ko rin yung song and everything. And I was so excited. I really wanted to be part of it. And seeing the final outcome, I'm so happy for them. I'm pretty sure they really put in all their best talaga, and it showed naman. It's a hard thing to do to, sing and dance at the same time. And they did so well. I'm so proud of them talaga.
Yeah. Gail, how about you?
Oh my God. When it started, I was getting chills. The hair on my body was standing up. I'm so proud of them. And I love the fact that each of them have their own charm. And you could see that in their performance. And I love it. Different types of Filipina beauty were represented. And it is fire.
Yeah. And we got word nga kanina na ang damit na suot ng ating mga housemates for their performance tonight, they were styled. Hindi nila dala ang mga damit na yan. And it looks so good on all of them. How about you, Justin? What can you say about the girls?
Of course, beautiful presentation. Ang ganda ng performance, ang galing-galing na. And of course, we only had a week to do that. And I'm so happy na talagang nag-shine ngayon si Gial because this is what she's really passionate about. But then again, sobrang revelation sa akin din si Amanda because she knows how to dance. And like that face, she's serving face. Actually, all four of them, even Ella. Diba?
The stage presence.
Yeah.
Like I can actually see that pwede silang apat magkaroon ng guesting on the types of mga ASAP, ganyan, di ba? Great job to the girls. Hindi biro yung, again, 1 week. And hindi pa whole day training yan. It was just kung kailan nila masingit ang training. So definitely. So that is just one performance. Siyempre may dalawa pa tayong aabangan na live ninyong mapapanood. Maraming salamat because our hashtag PBB 10th eviction is trending at number 6. At kung meron kayong mga shout out or feelings tungkol sa P-Pop Week ng ating mga housemates, please tweet using the hashtag PBB 10th eviction. Okay, at ngayon, syempre marami pa tayong pagkukwentuhan na Quincy, Gail at Justin. You can join us on Kumu. Sabay niyong panoorin sa episode sa Kapamilya Online Live or sa A to Z Cap Channel. And ayan, balik na tayo sa ating episode. Ito na, performance number 2.
Oh my God.
Yes, ito na yung boys.
Oh my gosh.
God.
Actually, the girls kasi, you can imagine them emoting because we're girls, right? And parang all 4 girls have a swag. Yung boys kasi, we don't really see them, emoting, performing, projecting, di ba? So ito ang isang magiging...
Natatawa ako na na-excite.
Ang sunod na sumalang sa rehearsals,
especially for Chico.
Si Coach Mickey.
I know!
Yeah, song time. And 5, 6, 7,
Lagi
and
akong nagbibiro, makisa lang ang mga ngiti mo.
I was really scared at first for the weekly task, but I'm really enjoying at the moment. The training is not easy.
Sayang the next
Kuya,
cup, we
but
only have
I'm
1
really
minute and
happy
30
that I got
seconds.
this type
Super
of training.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. One more time. Chico, you don't know your lines? Yeah, bakit mo pinakanta?
At dahil huling araw na ito para mag-ensayo, mas naging istrikto pa si Coach Mickey sa kanila.
Grabe sila ha. Sino sabi pwede uminom?
Sorry, coach.
Who said you can drink?
So you let Kobe just wait and then you drink while I'm talking to him? He cannot drink, but you can drink? Sorry, coach. Right. Okay. Teamwork. 1, 2, 3. He should be with him. 5. From the top, let's go.
Hindi po siya naging madali po, Kuya, kasi po dito po namin na realize po, Kuya, na sa pagiging pipa po, Kuya, kailangan po talaga na disiplina sa sarili.
Oh, ano naman, Ralph? Diba double? Single, double. 5, 6, 7, and single, double. Sorry, Coach. Okay. Ang dami mong sorry, Ralph. You don't have to say sorry all the time. Ready? Right, left, double, right. 5,
6, 7, 8. Mahirap magkaintindihan, kaya ako'y nagdahan-dahan.
Okay, one more time. 5, ready, go.
Parang mas na-motivate po ako na ganito po pala. Once na gusto mo maging P-pop, dapat magko-commit ka talaga. Kung gusto mo talaga yung isang bagay, dapat paghirapan mo talaga.
Don't look on the dirty floor because everyone knows it's a dirty floor. Okay? Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Project! 7. Alright, thank you, Coach.
Meron na talaga kami sobrang todong training, todong diet, todong disiplina po sa bahay mo po. So alam ko, Kuya, ito yung pinaka-best na performance namin sa bahay mo po. Expect ka naman yan, Kuya.
3, 2, 1, 1!
Oh my gosh, I'm so
But syempre, hindi rin magpapatalo ang boys. Kaya narito na perform Mia and Yam Yam song Ikaw ang pinili ng puso ko. Live na live. Palakpakan po natin ang PBB Connect Boy Housemates, ang Cuatros.
Oh my God, Kobe so handsome.
On my Wi-Fi.
Dahil kapag tumawa ka, oras ko ay iisip pa.
Iran po ay Gail naman.
Kaya ako nadahan-dahan. Awit na to ay iyong pakita. Dahil puso ko ang nilalaman. Ikaw ang hinahanapan ako sa panaginip. Ikaw ang ako. Magkaiba man ang nating mundo.
Leopard didn't get the memo from the shoe color.
May dance break pa, ha? Iba din, ha?
Kay Chico, ha? Kay Chico, ha?
I was just about to say, for someone who was really struggling with dancing, nakakasabay siya sa mga kasama niya.
We're doing the ice cream. He's just the worst.
Oh, Kobe! Ay, parang P-pop group naman. Guys!
Chico, I'm so fan of Chico.
Ginalingan talaga ng ating mga boys. Congratulations. Ano ba ito? Talaga namang ginalingan ng lahat ng ating mga housemates. At kung ginalingan nila sa pag-perform,
I have to say, Ralph looks legit.
Para
Like,
kung sino ba sa ating mga
the
nominated housemates na sina Amanda o
facial expression.
ng bahay ni Kuya dahil sa
Kobe, of course, is adorable, and we, of course, hindi naman sikreto na sa dancing siya talaga.
Kaya naman, Kapamilya, todo na ang inyong galing sa pagsuporta at
Ano,
sa
kay
pagbabalik.
Chico.
Ng BGYO ang
When we were doing the ice cream challenge, the dancing, he was just the worst.
Ng Pinoy Big Brother Connect.
But now he can, he can do those moves.
That's impressive.
Grabe. 2 performances down, 1 to go. Okay. Quincy, Gail, and Justin, your thoughts on the boys' performance? Palakpakan lahat kanina eh. Pero yes, Quincy, go ahead.
Yes, super proud ako sa boys, grabe. Kasi nung ginagawa pa nga lang nila yung sign nila to sa signature post na yon, natagalan pa sila. So, seeing how they really performed so well here, na halos sabay, almost perfect na yung pagkasabay-sabay nila. I was so impressed and so proud of them. It was a great show.
How about you, Gail? Naku, yung isa doon mo, talaga naman may pakilig moment na solo shot, nakita
Ang
niya?
tingin ni Gail, Bianca.
Wow.
Yes, Gail?
They all look great, and honestly, I feel like all of them really could perform on like ASAP and stuff. So it's really exciting to see them really perform, because I know, especially like Ralph, he's always wanted to perform that way. So I'm really proud of them, and I'm proud of all of them. Congrats, guys.
Justin, you wanna add anything?
Chico talaga is a revelation this time. Ang galing niyang sumayaw, in fairness. And of course, Ralph and Leofer talaga, they dance. Ralph, ang galing niyang he knows how to project. Sobrang natural. Kobe is so adorable. And of course, si Leofer. Leofer is giving you that parang macho energy that I really love. And Leofer naman, ba't di ka nag-white shoes? Pero overall, the boys are so good.
Actually, the girls kasi parang you knew they were good na. And so,
Yes.
kumbaga, even though it wasn't a shock that they were that good watching them. But ito personally, the boys talagang wow, exceeded any expectations I might have had. Ang ganda ng dating ng performance nila. Good job.
Very confident, which is impressive.
Naku, ito na, the light. Pahirap naman. The light is no joke i-perform, Grabe.
So excited to see this one.
Yung saging saba siya. Yung saging saba.
Yes, kasi di ba diet food sila.
That's actually what I was expecting to eat nung sa bahay ni Kuya. Pero hindi ko inabot. Hindi ko siya umalibabot. Gusto ko pala sana aabutin.
Bukas kagabi.
Ano yan, Kobe?
Bukas kagabi.
The regular saging that we had.
Mali ka din
Bukas ng gabi, mali-mali ito babae. Tutulong nga lang.
Bukas, sa gabi. Period. Sige na, sorry na.
Balik ensayo din ng housemates matapos ang kanilang short break.
Swipe, and then you throw. Pagtapos Gian and Andy, you go to the opposite side. Cool?
Lagi akong nagbibiro.
At bago magpaalam si Coach Mickey, may binili nito sa housemates.
Diba right now, how do you perform the line? Together or separate?
Separate.
Okay. But how do you have to perform together? Ano sila ni Kuya? Dapat together, diba? You have to?
Practice po ng kung ano po yung pre-practice namin, pagsasamahin po.
Yun. Okay. And then you figure out which part do you want to take from each side. That's how you perform together. Kasi you're singing together, diba?
Yes, po.
Practice.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you po, Coach.
Grabe, parang one song is difficult enough. Ito tatlo.
Maya-maya, pumunta sa activity area ang housemates para mag-ensayo ng kanilang group performance.
Can you do yung sa inyo? 5, 6, 7, 8. Ano yun? Kala ko kung ano nangyari sa'yo. Kala ko. Rinig niyo ba?
Insert na lang natin, Andy.
Ha?
Insert na lang natin.
Siguro this can show the people that being a performer talaga is not an easy job, an easy task. Being a singer, a dancer, a theater, an actor, whatever it is na. Kasi if you just see it, parang mukha lang siya madali. But parang yung behind the scenes, behind the camera, it's not really easy.
And how we execute the
Definitely, yun ang isa sa naging goal ng weekly task na to. Lalong-lalo na for groups like BGYO and Beanie na hindi siya parang na-discover tapos nilagay na sa stage. They really trained
ano po yung nalaman
2-3 years. Every day. Kaya ganun sila kagaling.
Ikaw,
Right.
Tsaka siguro this can send a message to all our viewers, no, na artists talaga deserve more and deserve better talaga. Kasi talagang pinaghihirapan nila whatever it is that they do.
Na nagsabay-sabay kami, parang ang bilis dahil sa minimix talaga namin yung moves po namin and yung moves ng girls, and then nililinis na po talaga kami.
sabay-sabay na po kami kuya, lahat po kami kuya nagpa-practice as a team po, as a group po kasi mas mabilis po na mabuo yung sayaw.
That dance is so hard. I can't believe they learned the dance. Akala ko they'll have like their own version.
Ayan na.
OMG!
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Just need to follow the light.
You know how it is. Okay.
Yo, okay.
Is he wearing eyeliner?
After they wear makeup with
or eyeshadow?
Parang may eyeliner.
Actually, ganyan talaga.
I think there's eye makeup.
Diba? Like, pop groups talaga.
Looks good. Yes, we are.
Go Virgie!
Wow, galing.
Oh my goodness!
Ella can be a rapper. Wow.
Mga kapamilya, good job sa ating mga housemates.
She can,
sa
she really can.
Makipag-weekly task ng ating mga housemates at pwede kayong tumulong para magtagumpay sila sa kanilang weekly task dahil kung napabilib kayo ng housemates sa kanilang talento, mamaya pagkatapos ng eviction night, maaari na kayong magsimula magpadala ng virtual gifts sa Kumu dahil kinakailangan makalikom ng 10 million diamonds ng housemates para manalo sa kanilang P-pop weekly task. At meron po kayo hanggang bukas Lunes
Okay, we are back on Kapamilya Online Live. I was wondering about that. So yes, after the eviction, I guess is kung kailan kayo pwede bumoto para sa weekly task ng ating mga housemates. But ayan na, The Light by BGYO, hindi madaling kantang-kantahin at lalong-lalong sayawin. Anong masasabi nyo sa mga kasama ninyo? Quincy?
Yes, the fact na meron silang 3 separate dances na ginawa, ang hirap talaga, lalo na sa mga hindi sanay mag-perform, mag-dance and sing. Like, malilito ka kasi agad because as a performer, pag may alam ka ng isang choreography, it's hard to like do another choreography, especially na 1 week lang ang meron sila and it's not the full day talaga sila for practice. So I'm so proud of them and so impressed na na-perform nila naman ng maayos yung group performances nila. Sobrang proud.
Yay! Okay, how about you, Gail? Tapos na yung girls, boys, now together. Iba din yung naging dating, di ba?
Yeah, because all the girls and the boys, they have their own charm together. But if they're all mixed up, it's so different. But I couldn't help but think about that. There's like, I feel like they're more connected now because when you perform with a group of people and you have to move in sync and at the same time, there's a special bond that's made. So honestly, my heart was just so warm seeing them all perform together in sync. It's just, wow, this is really a family and I'm so happy for them.
Oh, and I'm sure deep inside gusto ninyo sana to perform with them. That was such a fun but of course difficult task na I think we can all agree na again, they aced it for 1 week, 3 performances na live. Hindi biro yun. Justin, I wanted to ask you kasi grabe yung character development. From day 1 na shy itong mga to and now performing like that together. Anong masasabi mo?
I think that's very, very impressive. This really shown the people how talented the housemates are, how versatile they are. And of course, the task, hindi naman ito madali. Other people would think that it's easy, but then again, you've seen the behind the scenes on how to practice, how to prepare for just 1 presentation, but this one involves 3. So sobrang sobrang nakakapagod. It requires talaga na physical endurance, mental endurance, and all that. So, and I think this can also send a message nga din to the Filipino people that being an artist, being a performer is not an easy task. You may see na parang ang daling tignan, pero look at the behind the scenes. It's not an easy task. So I believe that Filipino artists talaga deserve better. So this is where I say support local artists.
Yan, si Gail, super agree na agree. I mean, Gail, people see you one song, pero yung isang song na yun, I mean, the work that went into that, di ba?
Yeah. Yes, I totally agree. And like a lot of people, don't believe in P-pop sometimes because they think they're copying K-pop. But no, you have no idea how much work it takes to get to their level. And like these groups are so clean and so talented. So give them a chance, guys, because you have no idea what you're missing out on. That's all I have to say.
Oh, well said! Mabuhay ang P-pop, and I love it na talagang it's exploding right now with the like, syempre, of BGYO, Beanie, SB19, and many other, MNL48, many other groups to come. Okay, pagkatapos tayong pasayahin ng mga housemates. Naku, na-experience na to ni Gail, na-experience na to ni Justin. Eto na, matapos ng masaya, medyo nagsisimula na ang tensyon. Na, I don't think it's the eviction proper yet. There is still another task. Masaya pa, papasayin pa tayo ng konti ni Kuya bago ng nakakatensyong eviction process. Maraming salamat on Kapamilya Online Live. Ayan, tulad ng sinabi ni na Justin and na Gail, Quincy, na mukha lang siyang isang performance, pero grabe ang preparation that went into it. Same with Pinoy Big Brother. People think
isa sa mga nominado ang hindi na
it's just a show with tasks, but the massive manpower, support, sponsors needed to put all of this together, hindi magiging posible. Kami lang ang nakita niyo on screen, the host, the housemate, but it takes more than a village. It takes a barangay to put Pinoy Big Brother together. Kaya maraming salamat sa lahat ng sumusuporta this season or the past seasons. Eto na, 1 minute left to vote. I would like to ask, did you vote? Quincy, Gail, Justin, did you vote? Okay, Quincy voted. Gail, did you vote?
Honestly, no, I was live streaming.
Okay, Gail. I mean, earlier this week, did you vote?
And ang isang virtual gift po
it's so hard to decide.
Yeah.
And one vote naman kada
Justin, did you
mga
vote?
cellphones. Tandaan nyo, matindi ang laban ngayon. Beautiful housemates.
Iba-iba talaga ng discard. Sometimes, you can take it to, I mean, like you'd want to vote, minsan naman hirap to vote. Like I said earlier, and you said din, Justin, talagang two of the most supported housemates.
Akala ko nun intense na yung kay Ella pati kay Aisel. I think this one is more
Desisyon na ang taong bayan kung sino nga ba ang tuluyan ng aalis ng bahay at kung nakahinga.
Bakit parang hindi sila pinawisan? To think, I'm sure, hindi sila lapot, guys. Paano? Ang init-init sa activity area, ha? Parang they don't look lapot. Fresh pa
malamig ang bahay, di ba?
Kuya ang girls sa confession room para sa isang task.
Girls, meron ulit akong ipapagawa sa inyo. Tingin ko naman magugustuhan niyo ito. Andrea?
May height na naman siya nakaupo.
Task lang ito. Sige, basahin mo.
Housemates, ready na
Feeling ko that's not conscious. Parang ano siya.
yung weekly task ay dapat
Natural. Oo, organic, ganun.
Maliban sa pagkanta at pagsayaw, kailangan numingning ang inyong confidence. Kaya't inaatasan ko kayong apat na ipakita ang best aura poses ninyo para sa isang photo shoot. At para mas numingning ang inyong inner idol, nandyan ang Vita Keratin Aura Salon na tutulong sa inyo ilabas ang inyong best aura poses. Dahil magiging bahagi ito
I love it na may shampoo basin pero sila lang din yung
shampoo. Ang task nito ay PBB Idol Aura
Oo nga. In fairness kay Kuya ha, parang yung bahay niya kompleto ng lahat ng bagay.
Totoo. Dahil lalong mahirap magpapasok ng mga tao sa bahay.
Para lahat ng matatanggap ng inyong litrato ay magiging confident aura ready.
Ang galing na nila mag-makeup talaga.
At hair kit, you will sign the posters at ipagmamalaki ang the best aura poses ninyo. Ready, get set, aura.
Ay, iba.
Virgie.
Diba si Gia hindi siya nag-makeup
Oh my God.
Pero ngayon,
Ella talaga. Ang ganda ni Ella.
Beauty queen na yun.
She's a natural.
Look at the body though.
Ay, ano pa, may movie.
Oh, Astrea.
They're all so pretty. Grabe.
Sabi natural ng pag-ano nila ha? Pag-aura nila.
Magaganap ang inyong live selling. Kailangan yung makabenta ng 40
Yan na naman, by height na naman sila.
Ang bawat bundle ay worth 300.
I wonder kung dapat sila mag-itim or kung sila lang nag-decide na gusto nilang itim.
At ang mga kitain
Parang
nito,
lagi sa amin yun nangyayari eh. Pag the majority of the people are wearing a certain
handa na
color,
ba kayong pumunta ron?
nakikigaya na lahat. Diba, Gail?
Yeah.
Galingan nyo, girls.
And black is such a sexy color.
Kami po ang PBB Connect Season 9 Girls!
Sana tulungan nyo kami sa task na ito dahil kailangan namin ma-sold out ang 40 poster.
Yes! So, ang nasa loob ng Vita Keratin hair kits ay tatlong hair treatments from Vita Keratin, isang
Second ace this. What should do with Ella?
isang
Kasi Ella
magandang
the
mirror, and of course, a
live
really,
selling
really cute
before
mug.
she
And not
got
just
in
this hair kit,
to the PBB house. So makakabenta itong mga to. Like, I mean, it's a no-brainer to sell it out.
Right. This is easy for them.
Vita Keratin hair kit!
Wow, 5 agad. Tapos may signed poster pa.
Yeah.
Wow, cute! Oh my god, they're like a girl.
Wow! And there you have it! Thank you so much!
Ang cute talaga ni Gia, ano mukha siyang keychain.
Ang ano?
Yay, we're done. Hindi na tuloy.
Mukha siyang what?
We finally sold
Mukha siyang keychain. Pwede mo siyang isabit sa ano.
We are back dito sa Kapamilya Online Live at ito na yung sinasabi natin, Quincy, Gail at Justin, na medyo na good vibes tayo, na inspire, natuwa sa mga housemates, pero syempre we know what is coming in the next gap. It is eviction proper, but sinabi na to ni Justin kanina, ito ang dalawang housemates na Amanda at Ella na pinaka-passionate, malakas ang supporters. But we also know na sa comment section, medyo nagiging matindi din ang mga komento sa isa't isa. What would you like to tell the fandoms at this point? Justin?
Guys, I think you just have to like relax a little bit and actually kaming housemates, all of us are okay. All of us are friends, we're a family. So sana talaga hindi nyo isipin na sobrang gulo namin or anything. Actually, talagang dyan talaga nangyayari sa fandoms, talaga nag-aaway-away. Pero kaming mga housemates na sinusuportahan nyo, okay kami lahat and we'll be much happier if mas peaceful tayo.
Gail?
I think it's also important for the fandoms to remember that the housemates, each of us, are also human. So don't say things that are below the belt because it's really inappropriate. And if you were in our position, you would understand, but you're not. So I hope you understand that, I don't know, be careful with your words because at the end of the day, we're just like you. Parang ganun.
And Quincy?
Yeah, so just like all the viewers and people commenting, let's just, make it as positive as possible kasi alam na natin how heavy this 10th eviction night is like talaga, emotionally talaga. And I think the best way lang talaga to help everyone is just stay positive. If you have negative things to say, just keep it to yourself na lang because, I mean, at the end of the day, ang goal lang namin lahat is to get inside PBB and we're so blessed to get inside PBB na. And whatever happens at this point, whoever comes out, I'm pretty sure there's opportunities for them moving forward. Kaya naman, let's just trust the process and, accept whatever the decision made will be.
Oh my gosh, ayan na. For the first time yata ipinasilip ang
the official home of PBB.
prizes. Is this the first time?
Awesome lot.
Wow!
Oh my God.
Babalik po tayo lang sa PBB Connect 10th Eviction Night. Tapos na nga, magpakitang gilas ng housemates sa kanilang P-pop performances at sa puntong ito, magkakaalaman na kung sino ang nagpakitang gilas sa pagsuporta sa housemate na nais upang manatili sa loob ng bahay ni Kuya. Sino nga kaya, kina Amanda o Ella, ang magpapatuloy na dito sa outside world? At this point, narito na ang final tally of votes. Unahin na natin ang votes to save mula sa Kumu at text. Si housemate A ay may 45.04%. Housemate B with 19.65% of your votes. Ang layo. At narito naman ang votes to evict. Oh, wow. Housemate A with negative 6.29%. Housemate B with negative 29.02% of your votes. At klarong-klaro naman kung ano ang mangyayari. Pero narito na ang mangyayari nga kapag pinaghalo natin ang votes to save at votes to evict. Housemate A, safe na safe with 38.75% of your votes. At si housemate B, ang tuluyan ng lalabas ng bahay ni Kuya with negative 9.37%. Sino nga ba si housemate B? Aditones?
Oh my God.
And I'm back, housemates! Natapos na nga ang inyong P-pop performances at malalaman nyo na ang naging resulta nito sa takdang panahon. Pero at this point, isang resulta muna ang siguradong malalaman nyo ngayon dahil sa puntong ito ay alam ko na ang resulta ng botohan para kina Amanda at Ella. Sino nga ba sa inyong dalawa ang nagpakitang gilas sa sambayanan para manatili pa? Amanda. Unang beses mo pa lang na napabilang sa listahan ng mga nominado at sa loob ng bahay ni Kuya, maraming bagay na unang beses mo pa lang nagawa o naranasan. Ito na rin ba ang una at huling beses na ililigtas ka ng taong bayan? At para sa iyo, Ella, hindi nauubos ang iyong lakas at determinasyon para ipagpatuloy ang laban at pangarap mo na manatili pa sa loob ng bahay. Pero naubos na nga ba ang lakas at determinasyon ng mga taong sumusuporta sa iyo dahilan para lumabas ka na ngayong gabi sa bahay? Tonight, the show will go on but just for one. Dahil ang pangalan na aking unang babanggitin ay ang pangalan na iniligtas ng taong bayan. Congratulations because you are safe tonight. Sorry, Ella, you have just been evicted from the Big Brother house. Magpaalam ka na sa inyong mga kasama.
Ayun guys. Wait. Gusto ko mag-thank you sa inyo dahil yun nga sabi ko, mahal na mahal ko kayo lahat at para ko na kayo naging family talaga. So, hintayin ko kayo lahat sa labas. Gagalingan nyo lahat dito, ha? Promise. Sobrang happy ako na naging part ako ng PBB Season 9 talaga. Mahal na mahal ko kayo, lalo ng mga girls. Lifer, galingan mo lagi ha. Chico, Ralph, Gian, Amanda, Andrea at Kobe, Bibi, Korea. Mahal ko kayo. New Jersey ah.
Asahan mo, mayroon pa rin nakabang na bukas. Magliliw.
I love you guys. Ayun, di pa naman ako pinapatawag. Love ko kayo lahat. Promise, sobrang happy ako. Promise. 1, 2, 3.
Pagsikat ng araw, muli mong matatanan.
Babalik tayo dito sa Kapamilya Online Live.
Mahal na mahal ko kayo. Promise, alam niyo.
Actually, sa lahat ng mga nakakasilip ng vote standing on Kumu, although of course ang Kumu votes ay parte lamang kasi meron pa tayong text votes. Malamang kung kayo ay sumilip doon, diba, you would have seen what the voting was like the past few days. Pero Of course, congratulations to Amanda and all her supporters. They both deserve to stay, of course, diba? Pero this is the name of the game. Ano masabi niyo sa naging fight ni Ella sa bahay ni Kuya? Who wants to answer this?
I think Ella had a good run inside the house, no? And I must say that her fans, her support system, sobrang dedicated, sobrang passionate. But talagang nahirapan talaga ngayon. But then again, I can say na si Ella, wala na siyang kailangang patunayan. And Ella will make it big here in the outside world. So I'm very, very proud of Ella.
Quincy or Gail?
Yeah, Ella is incredibly strong because of everything she's gone through with nominations and then having to hear the things that the housemates are saying about her. I commend her so much. And she's come such a long way. I'm very proud of her. And with her support system, her fans, you guys pretty much solidify the fact that Ella is going to go somewhere because of you guys. So props to all of Ella's supporters. And I know you guys won't leave her alone. So yeah, keep supporting Ella because she's truly a gem and she has a lot to offer.
Quincy?
Yeah, Ella's been a great friend and she is really one of the strongest people I know talaga. Like, grabing strength yan. Like, from week to week na nominate siya. Like, she just keeps praying and really, gives all her, she really gives it her all talaga sa lahat ng ginagawa niya. Kahit alam niya nanonominate na siya for certain reasons, tinatry pa rin niya talaga makakonect sa ibang housemates at to really change for the better as much as she can. And I know naman na with her going sa outside world, I mean, she's gonna be welcomed by all her supporters na nag-aantay sa kanya. She's gonna feel all the love na kung nakulangan man siya sa support na ramdaman niya sa loob ng bahay ni Kuya. I'm sure paglabas niya, she, like everything, all the positivity, she will definitely feel that in the house. 100%.
Oh, love everything that you said. Pero eto na nga, talagang queenly and the smiling till the very end. Let's listen to...
Ay humahanga sa katatagan at pagpupursige na iyong ipinakita sa iyong mga kasama at sa mga taong naniniwala sa iyo. Narito ang ilang mga alaalang nais kong ipabaon sa iyo.
May pakita ang aking talento. Isang tao na hindi basta-basta sumusuko sa mga pagsubok sa buhay.
Ella, sa pagpasok mo sa loob ng bahay ko, namukod-tangi ang iyong ganda. At bagamat ikaw ay dumaan agad sa pagsubok, napagtagumpayan mo agad ito dahil sa lakas ng iyong loob. Lumuha ka man dahil sa sunod-sunod na hamong iyong kinaharap. Tandaan mong hindi ito pagiging mahina, bagkus ito ay patunay na ikaw ay patuloy na naging matatag.
Ngayon pa po ba ako susuko? Sa dami po ng pinagdaanan ko po dito sa loob ng bahay. Kailangan ko pong lumaban pa po hanggang sa dulo po.
Nagsilbi kang matapang na boses sa loob ng aking bahay.
Hindi ako na-offend. Parang sabi ko lang, sana careful ka na lang sa pagbitaw mo ng salita.
At sa iyong pagiging matatag, naging sandalan ka din ng mga housemates na hindi mo lang itinuring na kaibigan, kundi kapamilya.
Natutunan ko po na mas lalong makipag-connect po sa ibang housemates.
Continue to make your voice be heard. Ex-housemate, Ella.
Oh my God, Kuya.
Muli, magpakatatag ka at patuloy mo pa ring abutin ang iyong mga pangarap. Maraming salamat, ex-housemate Ella.
Thank you po, Kuya.
Mga pamilya, si Ella nga ang 10th evictee ni Kuya. At ngayon, silipin muna natin ang naging lagay ng botohan. It's really obvious, no? Dahil dalawa lang ating nominado, but let's make it official. Makikita nga po natin si housemate B ay ang ating evictee na si Ella with negative 9.37% of your votes at si housemate A, si Amanda with 38.75%. Okay, at ngayon po, makasama po natin virtually ang mahal sa buhay ng ating latest evictee na si Mommy Sheila ni Ella. Mommy na gusto maging parang member ng Bini kanina, nakita ko yung mga dance moves eh. Mommy, matanong ko lamang po kayo, saan po kayo pinakahumanga sa inyong anak habang siya ay nasa loob pa ng bahay ni Kuya?
Hindi ko akalain na very strong na ganyan yung anak ko. Tinalo pa ako eh. Sobra. Salute to my daughter. I'm so proud, very proud.
Saludong salud talaga.
Sorry, hindi ko mapigilan. I'm so proud of her. And nandito sa labas ang tunay na laban. So,
natapos man ang kabanata sa loob ng bahay ni Kuya, tuloy-tuloy pa rin dahil marami pang kabanata sa outside world. Of course, Mommy.
Marami nagmamahal kay Ella. Marami po.
That's true. At this point, sa lahat po ng mga supporters, sa lahat po ng nagmamahal kay Ella, ano po ba ang mensahe niyo para sa kanila?
Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Muli, nagpapasalamat po ako sa pagmamahal, sa suporta yung pinagkaloob niyo kay Ella from the start hanggang ngayon po. Alam ko po, naging mahina ako nung nakaraan. Humihingi po ako ng pasensya sa inyo. And kayo rin po ang naging sandigan ko kung bakit kailangan ko pang patuloy na suportahan yung anak ko at hindi ko dapat sukuan. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Sana ngayong nandito na siya sa outside world, patuloy niyo po siyang suportahan, mahalin.
Yes. Alright, maraming salamat, Mommy Sheila. At syempre, tuloy ang laban. Pero ngayon, oras na para i-welcome natin sa outside world ang ating latest evictee. Aritones?
Yes, mga kapamilya, let us welcome ang rock quintera ng Quezon, Ella!
Magliliwanag din ang kalangitan.
Hi, Ella! Welcome back sa Outside World!
Hello po! Good evening po.
Yes! Alam mo, ang mami mo ay kausap namin kanina at wala siyang ibang masabi kundi very proud siya sa lakas at tapang na ipinakita mo sa loob ng bahay ni Kuya. At very emotional si Mami dahil hindi niya maitago ang pagiging proud niya sa lahat ng mga nagawa mo sa iyong mga housemates at sa lahat na nang nalampasan mong task sa bahay ni Kuya. Ikaw ba may mensahe ka kay Mami?
Ayun po, una po sa lahat gusto ko pong magpasalamat sa mama ko po, sa family ko po, at sa mga kaibigan ko po na walang sawang sumusuporta sa akin. Tsaka po sa mga taong bayan po na ilang beses po nila ako niligtas po. So yun po, sobrang happy po ako. At yun po, I can wait to see them po. Mahal na mahal ko po silang lahat.
Yes. Ikaw naman kung tatanungin kita, ano yung pinakamalaking lesson na natutunan mo as a housemate?
Ayun po, natutunan ko po kung paano po mas maging matatag po at syempre po lumaban lang po hanggang sa kaya po. Kasi nung pumasok po ako dito sa loob ng bahay po, marami po ako natutunan na yung mga bagay na hindi ko po ginagawa is nagagawa ko na po dito sa loob ng bahay. So sobrang thankful po ako na naging part po ako ng PBB Season 9 po.
Yes. Sino naman sa mga kasamahan mo ang talagang mami mismo?
Ayun po, siguro po pinaka-mamimiss ko po is lahat naman po. Pero si Leo Fer po, parang siya na po kasi yung parang kapatid ko po talaga. Like, sa kanya ko po lahat sinasabi po yung mga nararamdaman ko po or yung pag-happy din po ako, yun po.
Yes. Alam mo, maganda yung sinabi mo, Ella, na natutunan mo maging matatag at maging matibay sa loob ng bahay dahil sa dami ng challenges na pinagdaanan. Yan naman ang babaunin mo dito sa labas ng bahay sa pagharap mo sa mga panibagong hamon ng buhay. And kung ganyan ang iyong spirit, nako, talagang matutupad mo ang iyong mga pangarap. Basta importante ay talagang huwag kang susuko sa buhay, hindi ba? Maraming salamat sa pagbabahagi ng iyong kwento dito sa Pinoy Big Brother Connect.
Thank you po, Miss Tony.
Sa Pinoy Big Brother.
Magliliwanag din
There we have it mga pamilya. Again, Ella, welcome back sa Outside World. At kapamilya, huwag pong kalimutan suportahan ng housemates sa kanilang naganap na P-Pop Weekly Task dahil maaari na kayo magpadala ng virtual gifts via Kumu para makaipon sila ng 10 million diamonds para sila ay magtagumpay. Mapapanood nyo sa Kumu ang tatlong P-Pop performances na ginawa kanina ng housemates. And again, you have until tomorrow, Monday, 8 p.m. para ipakita ang inyong suporta. Ako po si Robby Domingo at Aditones. Sobrang excited na akong malaman ano nga ba ang malaking twist na nag-aabang para sa mga natitira nating housemates.
Yes, Robin, ako napaka-importante makinig kayong lahat, mga kapamilya, dahil hindi nga po ganoon kadali ang magiging huling hamon ni Kuya para sa ating mga housemates dahil may hinanda siyang pasabong para sa huling 2 linggo ng ating mga housemates sa bahay ni Kuya. At kung ano ang aking tinutukoy, narito panoorin yung lahat. Big things are happening sa loob ng bahay ni Kuya. Matapos ang 12 linggo, sa wakas malalaman na ng taong bayan kung sino ang 4 na karapat-dapat. Oras na para makilala ang PBB Connect Big 4. At sa kauna-unahang pagkakataon, ang lahat ng Big 4 slots ay makakamit dahil sa sariling sikap at kakayanan. Buong linggo, dadaan ang housemates sa mga matitinding pagsubok ni Kuya upang tuluyang masukat ang kanilang tiwala sa sarili. Galing sa pakikisama, husay sa pagdiskarte, at tatag sa kahit anong hamon. Bawat isang hamon katapat ang isang Big 4 slot na inaasam-asam ng lahat ng housemates. Pero kaakibat ng karangalang matawag na Big 4 ng edisyong ito, ay ang mabigat na responsibilidad na maipagtanggol ang kanilang karapatan. Dahil ang bawat Big 4 slot, posible pa ring masungkit at maagaw. Kaya dapat mag-ingat at maging handa ang bawat isa. At kung tuluyang maipagtatanggol ng Big 4 ang kanilang pwesto, nasa kamay na ng taong bayan kung sino ang hihiranging big winner ng edisyong ito. Matira ang matibay. Sino-sino ang tutuloy sa Big Night at sino-sino naman ang tuluyan ang magpapaalam sa bahay ni Kuya. Magkakaalaman na sa Big 4 Karapat-Dapat Challenges. Dito lang yan sa PBB Connect. Yes, you heard it right. Dadaan sa matitinding hamon at paghihirapan ng housemates ang mapabilang sa Big 4. Susukatin ni Big Brother ang kanilang tiwala sa sarili, diskarte, pakikisama at syempre tatag. Kaya naman patuloy kayong tumutok sa huling 2 linggo ng teleserye ng totoong buhay dahil sino nga ba sa mga housemates ang karapat-dapat pang manatili hanggang sa dulo ng laban at sino-sino ang magiging parte ng ating Big 4. Muli ito po si Tony Gonzaga at kayong lahat ay nakatutok sa Pinoy Big Brother Connect.
Tara na, abutin ng pangarap, di pa pipigil sa bawat...
Ang daming pasabog ngayong gabi. Actually, ang bilis na nasagot yung sagot ninyo kanina sa akin. You all said that you, if given a chance, you prefer na mix ng task at voting. And it seems that is the big announcement of Kuya. What do you think about this karapat-dapat pasabog ni Kuya? Lahat yung mukha niya parang, uy!
Yes.
Robby!
Mga kapamilya, bilisan ang pagboto dahil meron na lamang kayong 1 minute left to vote. Sino nga ba sa ating mga nominado? Tapos na ba? Tapos na ba? Sorry.
So, nice of you to join us, Robby.
Hi, Robby!
Alam mo, Justin, first time ni Robby na sumegway after eviction. I think natunogan niya nandito ka, kaya nag-join siya.
Actually, the real thing is, naamoy ko na nandito ka.
Ano maamoy ko?
Yes. Wala lang, just dropping
I
by.
was asking them, Robby, kasi syempre yung pasabog ni Kuya yung karapat-dapat. I was asking them what they think about it.
Ay, go ahead guys. Maraming salamat. Bye.
Ako, for me, dun sa karapat-dapat na yung challenges na parating, I think it puts all the housemates in equal footing. Kasi marami magsasabi for sure na parang it's gonna be too predictable if it's gonna be based sa voting sa Kumu tsaka sa text. Yan ang sasabihin for sure na it's gonna be biased, it's gonna be unfair, it's gonna be rigged whatsoever. But with these things that are coming their way, it's gonna put all of them in equal footing, and I'm very, very excited about it.
Gail?
Oh, I'm putting myself in the position of the housemates, and wow, I am overwhelmed. But like Justin said, it kind of gives everyone equal footing, and at the end of the day, it's really based on your own effort and what you could show, and it could go so many ways depending on the task. Yeah, so because everyone really deserves it, and you know what, abangan. I have no idea what's going to happen.
That is true. Quincy.
Yeah, so I feel like at this stage, kasi ano na lang sila, di ba? 7 na lang.
Seven.
So, it's perfect na hindi na siya based on nomination kasi almost every week na since nagkaroon ng nomination and eviction, it's always been about nomination, and ang hirap na talaga for housemates to go at this point. And now the fact na based on tasks na, I think that's a great thing, and the fact na different kinds of tasks din. Kasi minsan pagdating sa task, it's really not only your skill, but your talaga, yung luck mo at kung para sa iyo talaga yung task na yan. And given the fact na multiples yan and may chances na mag-agaw ng spot and stuff like that, I think it's like an equal playing field for everyone. And it's just a matter of like, if it's for you, it's for you. And I know naman that every single housemate will truly be giving their best and working hard para talaga manalo ang mga tasks na bibigay sa kanila ni Kuya.
Robbie, may kina-compute ka?
Yes, Ate B. Nagkaano ko parang sino yung Avenger na gumaganon?
Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange, yung gumaganon. May mga possibilities.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yes. May mga possibility. Baka, kasi iniisip ko akala ko nasa TV tayo. Miss Mikey ko ako pala yun. Sorry. Ang iniisip ko, may mga iba't ibang scenarios. Like for example, syempre 7 na lang sila, and we got 2 weeks. So does it mean we give 1 week for the big 4, 3 ang makikita natin next week na lalabas? Or is it gonna be another case ng nangyari kay Loisa Andalio na overnight na magaganap ang pagpili ng big 4 or ng big winner at makukuha na natin yung big 4?
Well, at this point, I think ang daming announcements na na-shock ang tao bayan, starting with the last 2 weeks. You should have seen Quincy, Gail, and Justin's face when Tony did announce that it is the last 2 weeks. The cat is out of the bag, kumbaga. And all the more na wag niyang palalampasin ng bawat gabi dito sa PBB Connect. Robbie, I know you're tired. Do you want to go ahead? Or are you staying on?
I'm okay, Ate B. Naka-ano ko May mental ako dito.
Uy!
Sobrang tindi.
Grabe, override mo matindi
Para hindi na matanggal.
Wala na
masasabi dyan.
Oo. And of course, all of our ex-housemates have their own streams on Kumu. At yan na nga kung may mga tanong kayo. Tulad na sinabi namin kanina Robbie, si Gail, may napakagandang punto kanina na minsan may mga eksena sa bahay na grabe na yung interpretation dito sa outside world. Pero sa loob ng bahay, hindi naman ganon. And so, if you would like to connect directly with our housemates, Quincy, Gail, and Justin, they have their own Kumu streams and social media accounts. So at this point, please invite them to watch and of course, any message muli sa inyong mga supporters. Go ahead, Justin.
Hello everybody. Shout out to my Justin Nation, to my Justin's Angels. And of course, nagpapa-shoutout po si Russo Laurente.
The guy.
And guys, you can follow me on Instagram, JJC Dizon, Kumu, Justin PBB. And you can follow me on TikTok also, JJC Dizon. Although I don't know how to do TikTok, so but you can connect me there. And of course, I have Kumu shows every Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. So just drop by and let's talk.
Yan. And Gail, invite them to your Sunday stream.
Yes.
Hi,
Hi everyone. Snuggles, Gail Maddox, Gail Stirs, Survivors. Guys, okay, so Kumu, at Gail PBB, we have Request Express where you request a song and I try to sing it as best as I can for you. Follow me naman, guys, on social media at Struggle, STRUGGAIL. I'll see you guys. I love you all and keep surviving.
Actually, share ko lang sa lahat na nanonood. The whole time till now, ay, nahulog yung phone ni Justin.
Akala ko may...
Sorry, my iPad fell. I'm so sorry.
Okay lang. The whole time, nakasama namin si Gail. Ngayon lang siya nag-buckle nung may pinaalala ka sa kanya. Ayun lang, the whole time. Ngayon lang siya parang nag-buckle nung nasabi dahil may naalala siya nung nakita kanya.
Ganun lang ako. Ay, grabe.
Oh my God.
Ay,
Uy,
totoo.
grabe ang galing ng performance ng boys and girls kanina, no?
Galing.
Okay, and of course, Quincy, invite everyone to yours three.
Yes, hello everyone, to all the viewers, to all the queenies out there, Team Quincy, everyone supporting me. Maraming salamat to everyone. And for those new here or hindi pa ako kilala, if you guys do want to follow me on all my social media accounts, follow me na lang first sa Instagram at Quincy Villanueva. And ang recent post ko po doon is nandun po lahat ng social media handles ko para hindi na kayo lahat malito. And yes, thank you so much for being with us. And also, I do want to say that magsisimula na po ako ng Kumu live stream ko again. I am back on Kumu every Saturday, 3 to 5 p.m. as scheduled, and I can just go live any time of the week. So just follow me to get notified. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, ng ating Kumu Queens, Quincy and Gail. Thank you so much, Quincy, Gail, and Justin for joining us tonight. As expected, grabe ang tindi, ang meaty, ang insightful ng mga shinare ninyo sa amin. Kaya maraming salamat. Robbie, gusto mo bang magpaalam sa mga nanonood?
Thank you lang sa lahat ng mga kapamilya natin.
Masasaktan kapag tinanggal mo yan.
Ang galing ko. Bilang tayo, 1, 2.
Nakatanggal yung mga ano mo dyan.
Sige.
Bakit naman kasi ganyan? Nagagaluhan ka kita ng buds? Ano ba to? Nakakaloka.
Hindi na talaga matanggal. Pero for sure, may mga matatanggal sa loob ng bahay ni Kuya this week. Sino-sino kaya yon at ano-ano magiging proseso? Yan dapat ang ating alamin sa ating Pinoy Big Brother Connect. Maraming salamat. Ako po, si Daniel Padilla.
Parang hindi naman.
Pag napagod. Ito yung pagod state ni Daniel Padilla.
Grabe.
Wow. At ako naman si Bianca Gonzalez. Muli, maraming salamat sa pagsama sa amin ngayong gabi ni na Quincy, Gail, Justin at humahabol na si Robbie. And bukas, syempre mga kasama natin si Ella, both on the Kumunect Afternoon Show and Kumunect Primetime Show. Kaya huwag niyo yan palalampasin. See you again tomorrow. Bye, guys!
Tara na, abutin ng pangarap.